That yeah, I could see that. It's been a while since I was in that age, but I don't even remember like how did I communicate with my parents because we didn't have all of the well, we I did, but it wasn't like so plugged in. Now I feel like it, you know everything. Yeah, I think I was gone. Like I was like, I am at my friend's house. I'll be back tomorrow. That's I think really how it was. So like I don't think I was like this dance is this time. I think I literally was like, okay, dance is on Friday night. I'll go over to my friend's house at 5. We'll go to the dance and I'll come back and I'll just still be at my friend's house. And I'll be back Saturday. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's funny to think back about that because we surely didn't have as many like tracking ways. Yeah. We the things we used to play, I won't tell you because the kids. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. They just Drew. Hello. I knew it. I knew it. It's September. I've got us in a chokehold to follow these calendars. Like October 1st is when it starts. We're supposed to have fun as well. So rest yeah, he might be confused. Who knows? you, made, you made it. Yeah. We're all here right on time. I think 6:30 is gonna be prime. Yeah. Well, I've got new lights, you all, so they're gonna go up on Wednesday, so we won't be in total darkness. Alex and Sharon, thanks for your patience. We're getting ourselves settled here in studio. If you've got a block, I'd say grab it. If you don't have a block, you might grab like an encyclopedia or something of weight as well. We're starting in a child's pose today, and also just as an FYI, next week we will be at 6:30. So, but yes, we'll get ourselves settled in child's pose for my friends in the studio. Got that blanket under the knees is a nice cushion as we all settle into today's practice. And this is our final, well, this is my final Power 3 class September. I say it all jumbled. This is the final September flow of Power 3. Let's not be dramatic. So we're gonna go all out. I'm probably going to do a lot of this with you all. I grabbed one block and I need two. In our meditation class that is now going to be at 12:15 hybrid style on Mondays, we're dabbling into satya or truthfulness. And today I really want to talk about self-expression. The fact that we are here on earth to self-express, to show up completely as our own being, as our version of us. And if we silence that, if we start to distort ourselves, even in this class, to quote, look like the teacher, or do exactly what that person is doing because I think it's the right thing, but maybe it's not the right thing for you. If we start to distort ourselves, we can really lose our lust for life. We can lose our lust for this practice because we're not following our own pace. So just keep that in mind as you're flowing today and any day, that express yourself as your unadulterated version. Let's use the next few moments here to arrive. Notice how the body's responding to the day. And most of all, breathe here.
Take 5 breaths more. Notice if you can breathe a little slower on each exhale. Notice how belly rises, filling with air with your inhales, the back of the rib cage expanding in opposite directions.
Your first opportunity here to find your pace.
When that 5th breath comes and goes, tabletop from there.
We'll just take our blocks to the side of our mats. If you want to keep blanket under the knees, you are welcome to. If you want to move blanket, feel free. This is your chance to start waking up parts of the body, maybe swaying the hip side to side, shaking the head. Spread the fingers out nice and wide, practicing that firm foundation early in class. The gaze might go between the thumbs. We're breathing and noticing here. Cat-cow might be something you begin to explore, connecting the breath to movement. Inhaling for the cow, open up through the chest, flip tailbone up, and exhale when ready for your cat. It's your practice, your pace. When the inhale comes, you're moving, feeling that fluidity of the spine. The exhale carries your body up and in. Practicing that concave chest, something we'll need later in class as we move into scapula push-ups and crow pose. Don't get too excited now. We're still in cat-cow for 3 more rounds. You need to stay in one posture for a little longer. That's okay. Beautiful job, everyone. We'll come into our neutral spine, back in tabletop. We'll explore the range of motion on our shoulders. We'll first start with our right arm, extending it up and overhead, reaching in front of you. Now open up, extend the arm laterally and bend through this right elbow so fingers are down. Great. Inhale, we'll pull elbow towards the ceiling. Feeling that twist. Exhale, thread the needle only slightly. We reach through. Beautiful. Carry your elbow back up on the inhale. A little higher. This can be very slow and intentional. Exhale. We're crossing under, reaching and reaching. Another opposite twist. One more time. This time, arm goes all the way up towards the ceiling. Maybe give that wrist a little love, twirling it around. One breath in. And our exhale carries our hand back down for our full thread the needle. We're placing weight on the outside of that right shoulder, and the left arm has a lot of options. So it can stay in front of the face, it may reach overhead, or maybe you connect it behind you for that bind. A couple of things happening in the shoulder for the bind. Internal rotation of the left shoulder. We're also pulling our elbow back. Nice, Bridget. Great job there, Drew. Let's take one more breath in. Exhale, we come back down into our tabletop. Nice. Notice any differences on this side. Same exercise, left arm. Inhale, lifting it overhead, reaching forward. Exhale, we open laterally. Nice. Bend elbow, fingers towards the ground. Take an inhale, pull the elbow up towards the ceiling, a little twerk through the thoracic spine. Exhale, we thread needle. Nice. Inhale, we come back up, engaging in a slightly deeper opening. Exhale, we reach a little further. Last time, inhale, we reach all the way towards the ceiling. We might hold through this exhale, giving the wrist a twirl. Inhale, we reach higher. Exhale, thread the needle. Nice. All the way down this time. Weight on the back side of the shoulder. Right arm takes us options. We've got 3 breaths here. Remember, we're intentionally pulling right elbow back, energetically opening. Great. Your next exhale, we replant the right hand. We press back into tabletop. Nice job. Notice any differences. And we can move this blanket out from under us as we head to a full prone position. Bodies on the ground. Imagine we get to lay down the one and only time throughout this whole practice. Relish in it. We'll first start with a low cobra. So we'll take our hands underneath our shoulders, our fingertips kind of lightly dancing on the ground. Our shoulder blades pull back. We press firmly the tops of our feet to the ground. And inhale firms up the core. Exhale, we lift shoulders, chest off the ground. We feel a flexion through the low back, but we are pressing feet to the ground. Nice, Drew. 2 breaths. In, pull up. Exhale, hold. You got it, Juan. Last breath in. Hold through this exhale. That's it. Come all the way down. If you need to pick up the feet, sway them from side to side. Just give a little relief here through the low back. Nice. Beautiful. All right. Legs come down. We move through the locust or crocodile. Locust by trade is going to take the arms behind you. Crocodile will interlace the fingers and take the hands behind the head. This is going to increase the pressure pulling down and increase the activity pulling up. We'll take a breath in to firm the core. Exhale, we lift legs and chest off the ground. 3 inhales in. Beautiful. And out. Breath in, keep that flexion and out. Feel the thighs elongate, the glutes turn on. Nice. My favorite pose. We come down when we're ready. Beautiful. We take our arms out to a T as though we're hugging the ground and turn the right cheek to the earth. It's okay if it feels restful. You want to stay here forever. I get it. We'll pick the left foot up. Cross the left foot over the right side body into a scorpion. Now, send a little bit of attention to the front of the right shoulder. If it feels okay, you might pull the left shoulder or the left knee back. You might even pick up the left arm. If you want to take this full bind, bringing the left hand to the low back. Let's take 2 more full breaths. Come back to center. Arms go long, leg goes long, nice. Notice how the low back feels here. Turn the left cheek to the ground. We pick up our right foot, bending through the knee, scorpion on this side. Be gentle with the body as it warms itself for this class. We've got 2 more breaths. If you've taken that bind, just open through the chest a little further. Nice. We'll come back to center. Hands fall under the shoulders. Tuck the toes. One breath in, firm the core. Exhale, high plank. Pressing yourself up. Nice. Keeping the body straight and long. We keep breathing here. Breath in and out. Inhale. Hold, exhale. Final breath in. Down dog on this exhale. First time, all practice. The body's going to respond. The back side of the body is like, what's going on? So pedal the feet. Take a few moments here. Maybe you lift the heels on the breath in, really pressing through the heels of the hands. Oh, bless you. And we can bring our heels down. Self-expression in its most natural form. Sneeze asana. Let's find 3 more breaths here. Look towards your hands, tiptoe the feet to the top of the mat, ragdoll, keeping our inversion going. We are tucking the chin, we're heavy through the torso. We've got knees bent. Maybe there's weight in the hands, or maybe we've taken them off the ground, creating this box around the head. We might just be swaying or like lifeless in the torso. One breath in. Exhale, drop the hands if you've taken any binds. We'll walk the feet together, hip distance apart. Breath in, halfway lift. Let's warm through the hamstrings and the low back. Gazing slightly forward. Spine straight. Lovely, everyone. Let's take one breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain. We root to rise. Arms extend up overhead. Grow tall. Open up. Take up space. Hands float to heart center on this next exhale out. Ground through the feet. Ground upwards as you are engaging. There you go, Bridget, through the thighs, the core. We'll do a couple sun salutations without any interruptions. Your next breath in, arms overhead, reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant the hands, hop or step back. Elbows come in towards the lats. Up dog. Inhale, press the chest forward. Down dog. Exhale, use the core to lift the hips. Look towards your hands. Walk, step, or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale, flat spine, straight back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms overhead, root to rise. Hands at heart center, Tadasana, Samastiti, mind. Restart, inhale, arms go high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Beautiful. Up dog, down dog. Following your breath, look towards your hands, hop, step, or jump to the top. Inhale, halfway lift when you arrive. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, arms go overhead. Exhale, hands to the shoulders. Ooh, all right. We'll just give ourselves a moment to acquaint ourselves with the mobility of the shoulders. One going one way, one going the other, both going the same directions. Explore, but treat them different. Now, keeping a firm root, the feet firmly gripping the ground, all 4 corners holding weight evenly. Activation through the core. We'll find our Kundalini twist. So we'll keep our shoulders broad, or up, and our elbows broad, excuse me. A breath in, we'll twist to the left. Inhale. Our exhale, we twist to the right. These can be quick, these can be slow. Notice if the feet want to move. Let the twist happen in the top of the spine. Less about the hips, more about the spine. Keeping everything firm, take 3 more breaths. We're working on open chest and shoulder mobility. Arms reach for the ceiling on your next breath in. Exhale, fold, let it go. Halfway lift, inhale, arms reach overhead. For now on, all halfway lifts contain this overhead reach forward, as though you're reaching for whatever you're needing here in life, whatever's going to help you self-express most. We've got 2 breaths more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, fold, exhale. Halfway lift on your breath in. Chaturanga, exhale, we come down. Beautiful hop backs, nice patience, Drew. Up dog on your breath in. Down dog is where we meet. Our right leg lifts on your next breath in. We hold here through the exhale, 3-leg down dog. Bring the right heel a little further towards the ceiling and find that stretch in the left hamstring. Nice job, beautiful hand placements. 1 breath in here. Cheetah, exhale, draw the knee to the nose. We embrace that cat-like posture through the shoulders and the back. 1 breath in, see if you can drive this knee high. Nice, exhale, step forward. Our left hand on the ground, we're in this low lunge. Inhale, right arm lifts in our twisted low lunge. 2 breaths here. Exhale, we plant this right hand. High crescent, inhale, arms overhead. The foundation is the front foot, all 4 corners, and the back toes and balls of the feet. We squeeze the inner thighs together. Our glutes are still active. Our hips are facing forward, Reach high, breath in. Exhale, revolves, carry the left arm in front, right arm behind you. 3 breaths here. Feel the fingers go in opposite directions. Nice. Breath in. Exhale, hold. Inhale, arms overhead, high crescent. Stargazer from here, we flip the left heel down. Both legs are straight. 1 breath in. Exhale, fold. Come down. We just rest here. Notice how the thighs, the hips are feeling, possibly bend through both knees 1 at a time, or sway, or a deep squat. Notice if the heart rate has changed. Inhale, hands to the hips. Exhale, we rise into our halfway lift. Arms overhead. Hold for an inhale. Hold for this exhale. Long through the spine. Breath in, flat back. Everyone's looking great. Exhale, stand, stargazer. Beautiful. Warrior 2 to the front. Right knees in front. Arms finding that same extension outward. But yet we find poise and grace. Our pelvis is straight. Bridget, you might even pull your torso back a little bit towards your back leg. Yeah. 1 breath in. Chaturanga on the exhale. Cartwheel around, possibly carrying the right foot back for that ekapada. Nice, Juan. Up dog on your inhale. There you go, Drew. Down dog, exhale. High plank, breath in. Hold for this exhale, firm the core. Scapula push-ups. We're going to press our shoulders up and exhale, come down, but not really bending through the elbows. Just finding this very subtle movement. Everyone looking good. Less movement in the hips, more movement only in the chest, upper back, and shoulders. Keep the breath at the forefront of this movement. 5 more. Nice and strong. Option for the knees is fine. We'll meet in down dog or child's pose. We've got 5 breaths of rest. Down dog as this active rest, child's pose as a moment of just total rest. Nice. Left leg lifts. Inhale for 3-leg down dog. We hold through the exhale. Let the body become acquainted here, maybe even twisting through the ankle. Bring the left heel up a little higher. Is there more stretch through the pelvis, the hamstring? House the pressure in the hands. Take 1 breath in. Nice. Exhale, cheetah. Draw knee to nose. Pressing up and away like those scapula push-ups. You're not done yet. You've got it. 1 breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Step forward. It's over. Inhale, we lift into our twist. Left arm reaches for the ceiling. Hold through this exhale. We've got 2 more breaths in. Exhale, we plant the left hand. Inhale, high crescent, arms overhead, firm up through the foundation. Squeeze the inner thighs together. The core still active as everything pulls up. Nice. Settle in. 2 breaths. Exhale, revolves. We open up the right arm in front, left arm behind you. It's that twist from the Kundalini twist through the thoracic spine. It's warrior 2 through the arms. They're going in opposite directions, parallel with the ground. Beautiful. 2 breaths. High crescent. Inhale, arms overhead. Stargazer, spin the right heel down. Nice job. Breath in. Nice one. Exhale, fold. Let it all go. We've got a trick here. Hands can stay planted. We'll lift through our heels. It's doing a couple of things. It's building up a little confidence in our hands' ability to catch us if we feel like we're going to fall. We're also building ankle strength, calf strength and stability. Now we can move with our breath with an inhale to lift and exhale to ground through the heels. Or possibly you decide to bring the heels off the ground and hold. We've got 5 breaths more. Nice. Breathing through the sensations. We bring hands to our hips after our 5th breath out. Inhale here. Halfway lift, exhale. We are activating through the hamstrings, the low back, arms reach overhead. You've got it. Hold. Breath in and out. Inhale. We stand. Stargazer. Exhale. Warrior 2 to the left side. Open everything up. Feel that left heel ground, the strength of the right adductor. 2 breaths in and out. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Cartwheel around. Kick that left foot back. When are we ever going to stand again? It's on its way. Down dog is where we're going. Look toward your hands. Hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Extended mountain. Inhale. Reach overhead. Grow tall. And reset on this next exhale. Remind yourself you're in control and your guide. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, let it all go. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Thanks for the reminders. I almost forgot. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, exhale. The goal of this flow is to find breath to motion by the end. Inhale the right leg up. Hold through the exhale, give the ankle a twirl. Inhale, kick high. Exhale, cheetah, pull in. Inhale, press up, lift up. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. Inhale, twist. Right arm goes high. Hold for this exhale. Breath in. Ground right hand, exhale. High crescent, inhale. We pull upwards. We squeeze through our inner thighs. Our drishti is in front of us, strong and steady. We're breathing in and out. We're going to add on, breath in. Revolved on the exhale, right arm behind you, left arm in front. Hold for the inhale and exhale. Exalted, left arm overhead, inhale. My right hand loves to just crawl somewhere onto my physical body. Keep the right heel planted, focus on that inner thigh squeeze and sensation. Let that energy go up through the navel, up through the hand. Breath in. Exhale, we cartwheel forward, low lunge. Ekapada Chaturanga, kick the right leg back if you so choose. Coming down on your exhale, up dog, breath in, down dog, exhale. Beautiful. Look towards your hands, hop, separate, jump to the top. All right, we will grab our blocks. At the top of our mat, we're going to give ourselves a first chance to prepare our bodies for crow. We'll turn on another fan and a little light. Okay, so the blocks are going to stabilize our hands. And we're just going to kind of add on to those straddle forward fold heel lifts. Hands are going to stay on the blocks. We're finding that concave shape through our upper back. Through our chest. Pressing firmly through the heels of the hands. Just a few more times here. Also a chance to have an honest conversation with the wrists. All right, wrists, shoulders, elbows, all these important joints. It's all right if they're not feeling it today. We'll ground our feet, grab one block, halfway lift on your next breath in, arms reaching out in front of you. We hold for this exhale. Inhale, chair pose, exhale, sit down, block in hand, arms overhead. One's like, what in the world is this lady doing? Breath in. Exhale, fold. Here we go. Left side, halfway lift without the block, arms overhead. Exhale, chaturanga. Hopping or stepping back. Option to take the knees or meet me in down dog completely. Our left leg kicks high. Inhale. Here we hold through our exhale. Ring out through the ankle. Inhale, kick high. Exhale, pull in for cheetah. Inhale, we pull everything upwards, press away. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. Nice. Inhale, twist. Left arm overhead. Hold through this exhale. Give yourself a little time and space here. Breath in. Exhale, ground the left hand. Inhale, high crescent. Pull up, root to rise. Beautiful. The grace and determination is palpable. Breath in. Exhale, revolve. So kick that left hand back, right arm in front. We are twisting. Nice. Breath in and out. Exalted on the inhale. Remember, we're still squeezing through our inner thighs, our hips facing forward. Breath in. Exhale, cartwheel forward. That low lunge welcomes us. We kick our leg back on an inhale. Exhale, come down. Breath in for our up dog and down dog. Exhale. Nice. Look towards the hands. Hop, step, or jump to the top. Halfway lift arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Extended mountain, pull up, root to rise. We rest Tadasana, hands to the heart or to the side. Regain control. You're in this. One breath in, arms overhead, restart. Exhale, forward fold. We meet in down dog, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Beautiful. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, exhale. Right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, cheetah, draw the knee to nose. Inhale, press up and away. Exhale, low lunge, step forward. Inhale, we twist the right arm high. Exhale, ground. Inhale, high crescent. Take your time, but find the pace. Hold for this exhale, settle. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, revolve. You got it, Bridget. You know where we're going. We hold for the inhale and exhale out. Exalted, left arm overhead, breath in. Hold through this exhale. We're here for one round in. Exhale, back to revolved. We hinge forward, our first practice here for revolved half moon. So the right hand is lifted. Left hand still might be grounded on a block or the ground itself. It's the same twist we've been doing. The hips are still squared to the ground. We're pulling up through the low back. That's why there's this importance for these halfway lifts. Strength there. 2 more breaths. Low lunge. Pyramid pose. 3 breaths in and out. Inhale and exhale. Let this be rest. Breath in and exhale out. Step forward, inhale. Uttanasana, forward fold on your exhale. Our first opportunity for a crow, or you can keep your practice going, grabbing a block or something to stand on behind you, bringing the hands to the ground. When we're doing crow, we find that stacked position, wrists under our shoulders. Our gaze goes forward so that the weight goes forward. Our hips go up and our tailbone goes up, and we might pick up one or both feet. Again, being mindful of wrists, mindful of body. Nice, Bridget. It's more of a guide, less of a jump. When our hips are lifted, we trust our bodies to go down a little bit further. We'll find it. We'll meet in down dog if you want to hop backwards. Some of us get in there. All right. Some of us taking that chaturanga a little spicy today in practice. Our left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, cheetah, pull it in. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, twist, left arm high, hold for the exhale. Breath in. Exhale, ground left hand. Inhale, arms come overhead, high crescent. We rest in this exhale. 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Breath in. Revolved on the exhale, left arm behind you, keeping the hips square. Be mindful. Breath in. Hold through the exhale. Inhale, exalted. How you doing, Drew? A little confused? Okay, we can talk about it. Exalted here. 1 breath in. Come back into revolved on the exhale. Hinge forward, or moving into a revolved half moon. It's the first time on this side, so let it just be the first practice. There's nothing to prove. You're just getting a baseline. Nice openness, everyone, ringing out quite well through the torso. We've got 2 breaths in and out. We ground in a low lunge, move into pyramid from here, and we take 3 inhales while we rest. Notice just how the backside of the left leg's feeling, possibly even the ankle on the left leg as well. We'll step forward on an exhale and fold here. We'll grab our block, halfway lift on the inhale. I promise it's the last one of these. Exhale, we're holding. Inhale, chair pose, exhale. We sit and stand, block overhead. Building the strength of our shoulders is equally as important as the mobility. 2 more inhales. Stamina is important. We fold on our exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, arms overhead. Chaturanga, exhale. We hop back. This is our flow for breath to movement. Up dog on the inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, cheetah. Inhale, we hold. Exhale, we step forward, low lunge. Inhale, twist right arm high. Exhale, ground right hand. High crescent. Inhale, we pull up. Exhale, revolved. Open up left arm in front. Inhale, exalted. Left arm overhead. Exhale, back to revolved. Hinge forward. We take our flight, our revolved half moon. A moment here, practicing putting everything together from the twist to the strength in the low back, the trust in the body. 3 more breaths. Keep the torso engaged by engaging through the core, the low back pulling up, that flexion from earlier, beautiful adjustments. Let's meet in our low lunge. Pyramid from here. Right leg straight, give it a moment to breathe. Inhale, we'll step forward. Exhale, we fold. Our last opportunity for crow here. Last opportunity for September. If this is your only power class, don't make it existential or bigger than it needs to be. You can practice this anytime though. We just want to remember we're creating enough space for our chest, so we want our wrists under our shoulders. I still think, Bridget, you can move up just a little bit, and your arms, just a hair. I mean, like, and what I want you to kind of work on is being, because you're driving your body forward, and then I want you to work on being okay with leaning down just a bit more with the chest, because you've got to keep this hip and tailbone placement high, and the low core has to be like really engaged and tight. So I think we've got the foundation. We got a little bit of ways to go to work on the bottom half. Yeah. Let's meet in down dog. I love when Drew is like, I get a chance to sit down. Yeah. All right, our left leg lifts. Inhale. Cheetah, exhale, we pull forward. Inhale, we pull and press up. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. We twist left arm high, breath in. Exhale, ground left hand. Inhale, high crescent. Everything going upward. Take your time. Revolved on the exhale, left arm behind you. Inhale, exalted, right arm overhead. Nice job. Exhale, back to revolve. You're still taking time. Inhale, hinge forward, full self-expression here. Even a fall counts. All right. We take our time first, stabilizing the foot. Bringing that opposite leg up. That's glute, that's low back. Think about those halfway lifts and locusts from earlier in class. Now think about Kundalini twist. Twisting from thoracic spine. Nice job, Juan. Yes, Bridget. 3 more breaths. This is about the spine and shoulders. We meet in our low lunge after that last exhale. Pyramid pose. Ooh. Gotta be like the song, need a break from it all. Let's step forward on a breath in. Fold, exhale. Step the feet wide, Malasana squat. So we might drape our toes over the edges of the mat. We'll bend through the knees nice and deep. And now our hands come to heart center, elbows or triceps connect with the knees. We want to keep our spine straight. Nice adjustment. Nice. Feel the knees edging themselves out wider. Next month is about hips and legs. Five more. The point here is to be able to breathe a little bit through discomfort that naturally comes with life, that naturally comes with full self-expression. Dandasana, staff pose. Glutes reach the ground, legs go out long. Nice, everyone. Notice what's going on even in the ankles. Malasana is a deep, deep, deep flex of the ankles. So even pointing through the toes might feel nice here. All right, proper Dandasana. Here we go. Heels hug the ground, legs nice and long. We're standing without the use of our legs, so our core is still engaged. Shoulders pull back. Beautiful. But we depress the shoulders so we've got a long spine and neck. Hands can float to the sides. Very little to no weight in the hands themselves. Great job. Inhale, arms overhead. Keep everything pulling upwards. We fold, exhale, but hinge only through the hips. We reach and reach forward. Think about that halfway lift with the block this whole time. And we hold, possibly suspended or gracefully laying on our bodies. 2 breaths. Keep all energy still going. Nice. Final full breath in. 4 rest on the exhale. Let everything hinge forward. Rest can look a couple of ways. Bent knees, widened legs even. A glute rock side to side. Great job, Alex and Sharon. Thanks for hanging in there with us. 2 more breaths. All right, so we'll carry our right hand to the outside of the left leg. Our left arm is going to float behind us. One last twist here. Really getting open through the chest. The gaze might even follow the left thumb. Let the neck get a stretch as well. We breathe in, root to crown. Exhale, we twist a little bit further, possibly. And then we fold back inward, letting it go. We walk our left hand to the right leg, carry our right arm back behind us. Same thing, we'll grow tall through the spine. We'll open up through the chest. Keep both glutes rested on the ground. Energy going up through the spine. Take 1 breath in. Exhale, twist a little further if you've got it. Beautiful. We come back down. All right. Our favorite time. Our arms go out in front of us. We start to hinge backwards for the first time all class. We are rested on our backs. The arms can go wide. You can let this be comfortable. Be kind to the mind here. Notice the stress or any sensations you're holding in the body. Maybe in the jaw, the eyes, around the forehead, the hips, the belly. Notice the breath pattern here. Let's draw the knees to the chest. It might feel nice to just rock side to side a bit. Give the backs of the hips a little love. Gentle supine twist to the left, letting both knees cross over the body, keeping the arms cactus, they're teed out. Just embrace this gentle stretch along the low back here. We'll take 3 breaths more. Come back to center. And we'll carry ourselves over to the other side. Let's carry ourselves back up right here. If you're needing any other postures, happy baby, shoulder stand, or fish pose, anything else that the body is craving, let this be the invitation to fully self express. You're here to please no one but yourself. Looking nice and strong in our shoulder stands and our happy babies. As we begin to bring our practice and our day down, it's a beautiful time for self reflection, even as gentle as what we might have learned about our bodies today. And if we want to further explore our Yama Satya, truthfulness, in your moments of reflection here, maybe you ponder the question, can I trust myself? Can I risk telling myself the truth? Can you keep promises that you make to yourself? Again, at any time, you can go back to the gentler thoughts here about the body, but the mind's always a little deeper. And all of that becomes held stress and distrust in the body. So we've got to constantly keep going back to it anyway. Here's a doozy. Can you imagine speaking and acting so correctly that you never have to go back and apologize or make a new agreement? Now, it's pretty hard to say. But just things to think about and how we talk to ourselves and how we interact with the world around us. I'm going to go check something real quick. And then we'll see what I can offer. The good news is that they're cows. The bad news is they are frozen, so they simply will not work. As an alternative, one can practice a cooling breath, turning their tongue inwards, creating a little O, and breathing in through the tongue, out through the nose. One also can take both sets of teeth, put them together, and open up the sides of the mouth, kind of making a manic looking smile. You're breathing in through the sides. Starting with just noticing, and then soft movements. Open jaw, shaking the head. A lot of us wiping the eyes, waking up the face. Maybe a nice clench of everything in the face, scrunch it all up, and then let it all go. Let the toes do a dance. The arms reach overhead. Give everything one big opportunity to open. And then we might find the fetal position here after some time of soft movement, letting the body rest and prepare. Again, still noticing. And easy seat here to close our class. Allowing ourselves to be nice and tall through the spine, ready to embrace whatever is next, and always staying truthful to ourselves. And inhale, we'll take the arms overhead, reaching for peace, patience, and joy. Feel the hands at the top, and exhale, bring them down to heart center, finding balance always. I offer the reminder that you're doing the best you can on this journey. The light in me sees and honors the light in you with love and grace. Namaste. Great job. Yes. Woohoo! We did it. September. Yes.